The new Weevil Custom is really just an underrated car. This car has customization, insane customization. It has very good top speed for what it is. A muscle car with this good top speed, it's really surprising. I don't know if it's a bug or something for Rockstar, but the top speed is very, very good on this car. It looks good for the Halloween update that came into GTA Online. And I want to show you guys how this car is underrated in GTA Online. So let's start with the stock one. It comes in around 400,000 for the trade price. But even I didn't unlock the trade price. I'm not sure how you unlock it. But for the buy it now price, it is just under $600,000, which is pretty decent for a car. I mean, it is just a little muscle car, but let's actually look at the customization. So this week, the custom version came out, the Benny's upgrades came out for this car. Now this car was originally released back in the Kyle Prico heist update, but now we have the custom variant, Weevil Custom for almost $1 million. That is a lot, but the customization is so worth it. So let's just upgrade some stuff here. And look how many front bumpers it has. It has 14 front bumpers. Now they're not all good. This is a Weevil. It's not a supercar or anything, so it's some interesting customization options. So that's what you're gonna get with this car. If you like some crazy customization options, you like going all out, this is the car for you. It comes out at a very decent price too for what it is. We even have 11 headlight covers. That's how insane this customization is. 11 headlight covers, not even bumpers, covers for the headlights. Even tail headlights, you have 11 different options. So upgrade the engine all the way. You could want to upgrade all the engine customizations and the brakes because this car doesn't have that good of brakes. But look at these crazy exhausts. I just chose the Mega Zoomies, which is some crazy 8 exhausts on the back. We even have hood accessories. So I chose the shovel adventure looking hood. And we even have different hoods. We have the headlights, we have the intakes on the hoods. I just chose simple headlights because the intakes look a little too much for this vehicle, in my opinion, even though you should probably go all out with this anyways because it's already a crazy vehicle. We even have the inside customization options. I missed these so much with Benny's. I'm glad they brought it back. We have some barrel seats, we have warm weather barrel seats, we have some muscle seats. We even can change the trims, the steering wheel, the lights inside of the interior of this car. You could even change the shifters on it. I chose the skull shifters because I really like that. I think I have that in all of my lowrider vehicles. We have 17 different liveries. We have trippy vibes. I really like the trippy vibes, but I think I like the Death Beater better just because it kind of reminds me of the Punisher logo a little bit. I really love that series on Netflix. So I chose the Death Beater just to give it a more rugged look to it, more crazy, chaotic, kind of post-apocalyptic look to it, because that's really what this vehicle is about. We even have some ornaments for the hood that I never saw this in any vehicle before, but some ornaments for the hood. What else do we have? I'm gonna just change to a black and brown kind of post-apocalyptic look to it. Now we have 17 different roof options. So some of these are kind of basic, like we have some tires, we have some seaside getaways with bags on it, we have some seaboards, we have some off-road racks, but we also have the polished roof spikes. Now I couldn't really decide if I wanted the roof rack or the spikes, but since I was going for a post-apocalyptic look to this, I decided to go with the spikes just to make it a little more badass. I also chose an off-road kit for the splinters, and we even have spoilers. I went all out. I chose the race wing, even though why would you need this, but it's just so big I had to do it. And you want to put the suspension on this because I'll show you guys later, but that really adds to the top speed of this because the physics of this game just breaks this car. It makes this car have crazy top speed for what it is. It should not have this high of top speed. But let's look at this car. It really does look very cool. So let's take this to the airport and I want to show you guys how fast this thing goes. It's a muscle car. It's not a sports car or anything, but it has sports car speeds to it. Let's check this out. Okay, so we are going to test the top speed of this. So let's go inside of the vehicle and see what we get. Now you could, acceleration is already surprisingly fast, but what are we getting here? Almost up to 140 already, only halfway to the end of the airstrip. But we're going to extend this out a little more to see if we could get any little bit of extra speed out of it. So let's turn this little corner here and go back inside. Where are we at? We are getting up to 160, almost 180. That is surprising. This car is kind of crazy on top speed, but this is just a flat surface. When we get into the city, I want to show you guys how much this car just breaks with the physics on the city roads. So let's go test this out in the city. We're going to pick a random road here, and let's go inside. What are we getting at? 160? We're about to hit 1. I think we hit 180 a little bit for a split second there. Oh, we're just gonna land on top of that car there. Nice. But I think we almost hit 180. That's surprising for a muscle car. For this car, that shouldn't be that fast, but the suspension just totally breaks on it. It gives you some crazy top speed that you wouldn't really expect from this little Weevil Custom. I mean, it's not that expensive, but it can compete with some of the top muscle cars for some reason. I mean, the braking is a little wonky. It's not that good with the brakes, so if you are actually going up against some muscle cars, probably be careful on the brakes. It's probably not going to beat them because of the brakes, but this car does have some crazy top speed. Very good car for drag racing, which this does kind of look like a drag racing car, which it might be good at, and it kind of is because the top speed is kind of crazy, at least on city streets. At the airport it's kind of decent, but on the city it's really where it stands out. So let's just go look at this. What is the price on this car? So it's on Southern San Andreas, and you're going to want to go down to click the 2-door and then go down to the Cayo Perico heist update, and it should be there. Where is it at? It's going to be the BF Weevil at the Cayo Perico heist. It's coming in at a trade price for $391,000. I think you have to complete some missions to get that, and the trade price is $522,000. Very cheap, and the Benny's upgrade is about just under $1 million. So for $1.5 million, that is very good for what you're getting. This car really is an underrated vehicle. It looks good, it has crazy customization, and the top speed is surprisingly good for this vehicle. Now for the Halloween update, this car really does fit in with the theme here. I'll put up some shots I took for my Twitter account here, and it really just does look crazy in the Halloween weather. This car, one of the craziest vehicles Rockstar has probably ever made, to be honest, because it has crazy customization, really has a very good post-apocalyptic look to this car. And I have said that way too much, but this car really is one of the best that you could get. If you are even thinking about getting this, I would 100% get this car just for customization alone.